Hey everybody, what's up? This is Michael Torres again. I'm doing a review of the Zepp Golf sensor that just came out. That iPhone commercial that's been floating around has been, with all the fitness gadgets, has kind of got me interested in putting more of like wearables and tracking more data. And golf is one area that I thought I could really use a lot of help with. So basically I'm going to just talk about what my experience has been so far and hopefully get some data, and then maybe in about a week or so after I play, see whether or not it's really helped me improve, which I'm really hoping so, because I'm tired of walking in the rough. So anyways, it was a pretty simple process to get the sensor up and running. So basically once you receive it, you can, it has really nice instructions that if you go ahead and download the app, it really is probably the easiest way to get all the instructions that you need. So you can download the app on the App Store, and then you are able to sort of open that and you'll get the instructions, which, you know, is like take the device out, turn it on, then mount the sensor there, and then from there you can pair your device, in which is all helps you how to do that all in the app, which was really simple. And then from there you can start going through the calibration and the other steps that you need once your sensor is mounted. So I did that, and it was really easy. It walks you through, take a club, you calibrate where your swing style is after you input all your information, like your height, your handicap if you have that, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. As you can see, I'm a lefty, so I had to switch. And so even though the prompts showed the right-handed person, the glove where the placement on the club was, I just did it for my left-handed self and then set that, and then I could change it afterwards to left-handed. So whether you're right-handed or left-handed, you can set that up no problem. And then now I'm starting to collect data, so after calibrating I can just basically pick a club, select it in the app, and then it'll run through and start collecting my data. And then you can do preset goals, which I find very nice, whether you're amateur, pro, and what have you, for your swing speed, your angles of your backswing, and all these other metrics that are important in having a nice straight shot. So I'm going to basically be working through that now for, you know, a bucket or two, and we'll see what happens. So after that I'll give a report on what my experience was, as I think the information that I've learned from the app, which I think is basically what we're all interested in. Can this help me play better golf? So alright, then I'll see you in a little while. So here's what you see after you set up your profile when you first start the app, and then when you connect the device you can start swinging. And then here's just an example of some swing data. You can get data for your backswing, your tempo, hand plane, club plane, which again the app sort of can tell you more about, and then your score. And all this data is collected in various times and swings per month and club and all of that data, so you can go back and check it out at your leisure and see how you're doing. And then just here's an example of a swing for me compared to the pro versus what I did, and just the improvement. So mine is in the light blue, and then here's just an example of how I can compare my swings and see how much I'm improving. So in the black was my first swing, and then now is some of my improved swings, and you can see the difference in the scores as well. It's Michael Torres again. I told you on the first half of the video that I was going to get some experience with the Zepp Golf Sense and let you guys know kind of more of what I thought about it and how helpful I think it was in my game. So first off, I've got to say, having the ability to take measurements of my swings, and I've been doing that either on the driving range or just at home, has been invaluable to me in terms of understanding what my swing dynamic typically is, and then understanding how I can address it in terms of at the range when I see how the ball takes off and flight. And so I've been able to make corrections on that, and then as I go to play, after warming up, I get a sense of what my swing should be for what particular club, and then it sort of helped with muscle memory, I guess, in terms of thinking about what my swing should feel like, whether it's the driver, the 4-iron, pitching wedge, etc. So on that aspect, I think it's a really valuable tool. One thing I found as using the app more is there's a lot of really great videos for showing you instructional things about, okay, well, what does the hand plane mean? What does the club plane mean? You know, different things like that in terms of how your swing should actually look from people who are professionals. So that part, again, has really been helpful for me. And so just to get a sense, like I said, I haven't been the greatest golfer in the world, but I've definitely been improving each time that I've practiced consistently with the Zepp Golf Sense and then gone out to the course. So I've now played 2 rounds, and in both times I've shaved points. The first time was about 10 strokes off my typical score, which is quite high, so maybe we'll skip that part of the video. But again, it's been, I've definitely seen an improvement, and each time that I've gone, I've said to myself, okay, I know what my swing looks like and what it should feel like, so when I see my ball go crazy, I think, okay, well next time I need to shorten up my backswing to get into more of the typical ranges that should be beneficial for a swing. And so as I've done that, and with the help of the app and the Sense, Golf Sense, I've been able to correct my swing, and subsequent swings typically are a lot better. So it's really been helpful on that aspect to think about, okay, this is why my swing is going bad. I've noticed in the app, my backswing is like way too far, I'm going way too far back, so when I shorten that up and then drive through my swing, maybe the ball will go better, and typically it does. So it's that type of information that I think that over time is really going to help me with my golf swing, you know. And then the ability to save the swings in as you're at the range and you think, okay, that is a great swing, let me save that. Then you can go back and look at that and then try to replicate that swing based on what the app says in order to see the results. So it's instant feedback on your swing that can really help you take things to the next level. So I just finished up a round, so that's why I'm kind of staring out to see if anyone's coming up behind me, but I got here pretty early, so it's not that big of a deal. So anyways, I gotta say, I am really happy with this product, and I'm gonna be, I mean, this is like in my tool bag now for training, and I mean, as a sort of novice and amateur golfer, was a small investment that really is really gonna help push my game, I think. So if you guys have any questions, you know me, I'm always on YouTube answering questions for people, so let me know, and see you.